Ba-dum. We are out here. Big day today, huh? It is a big day. I don't know why it's not embedding. I need to give Nightbot the permissions to embed. Okay, we'll fix that. Ding. We got what? Less than 10 minutes before the joint gets revealed. Oh, Lord. What a day. What a day. Let me make sure this joint is good. What a day. What a day. The homies are out there. J So Icy, Hood Rich, Wavy Fry, Wrecking in the building. Benny the Jet is out there. Awesome Austin. J Music, what up, my G? Hoodie Reese. What are you thinking of making day one city? Man, I'm really unsure. What up, Dawn? Chosen in the building. What's goody? What's goody? Yeah, I'm really unsure. I'm thinking I'm leaning towards a Cooper flag type of build, but man, them 6'8s look amazing. The 6'6s look amazing. So where do we go? Today we get the city reveal, and I'm trying to make sure before, hold on, I'm trying to make sure that I have this right because I always have an issue getting to their live stream. I have notifications on for when they start, but you would think that they would start like the countdown or something happening. I don't see no countdown. Chris Reese, what up, man? Old man beginner in the building. What up, old man? Zidane Dara. Wagwan down. Wagwan. Almost time. It is almost that timing. What day do NBA 2K26 come out? Comes out the 29th for folks that pre-ordered the game. I pre-ordered the Leave No Doubt edition a couple nights ago. And it comes out the 29th, early release, 7-day early access. And officially it drops for everyone at September 5th. Comes full circle, city covering the city. Ain't that something, Nathan? Yeah, I thought it was gonna be big for the channel when they decided to name it the city, but that joint ain't do nothing. What up, Scar? What's good? You already know we on the grind. Scarface in the building. I'm making a Kobe build, high 96 MIDI, 88. All right, nice. That's the $150 version, Don. That's the top dog. I noticed that if you purchase that one, you get it for the discount, so it comes to 134. So I did the math. You get about 180,000 VC for within that version with the 4 passes. So it all added up because 200,000 VC costs $50. So you end up pretty much breaking even or just getting over a little bit. 104 in the chat. We're waiting for the live stream to start so we can start the city reveal. We're still waiting. I don't see anything on the page that says like they're gonna go live. Am I mistaken? Are you guys seeing something different? Let me know in the chat because I don't see anything saying that they're gonna go. You know, it says offline right here, and I definitely don't. I always seem to have an issue with this. Mola Jean with a 4.99 super chat said my PC started bugging and shut all the way down when I was about to pre-order the game on Steam. I guess I'll take that as a sign. Yeah, that's definitely facts. You don't want to order that game on PC, brother. PC is a whole different world for 2K, y'all. It's like you're not even really playing 2K, and they don't even offer the PC version much support outside of the modders out there doing crazy stuff. All I hear is about the 6.8. Yeah, facts. 610 the wave. I can't call it just yet. I know early predictions are the 6.8. Yeah. So early time to see how crazy the rep and cap grind gonna be. Yeah, they talking about it's gonna be. I've been doing a whole lot of research, and yeah, they talking about it's gonna be. Matter of fact, I could tell you guys right now. I'll pull this up. Give me 1 second, cause someone did the math. Did I not save it? I thought I saved it. Let me see if I could pull it up. Someone ended up doing the math, and I could have sworn I saved that. I don't want to miss it. Let me go back in. Let me 143 in the chat. Appreciate y'all being here. Let me go back in and see if I could pull it up, because they did the math on how many hours it's gonna take. I think it was the amount of hours that it was gonna take. I'm pretty sure. And I gotta see if I find this. I'm not sure if it was here. But I know someone did the math. And I was looking through so much stuff, I could have sworn I had saved a snippet of it. But I might have been mistaken and scrolled past it. Been just scrambling, getting all this information. Yeah, it doesn't look like I got it here. You know what? I want to make sure that I have the correct thing. So if y'all on the live stream right now, are y'all seeing this? Can't wait. What up, Jake? What's good, man? How we earn cap breakers? Me too. I can't wait. Bando in the building. You so indecisive? Well, if you want VC back, Scar, I recommend getting the $100 version if you're not gonna focus like on grinding the seasons. Because if you miss a season, the $150 version ends up losing its value. They're showing in just a little while, so we got 5 minutes until they show it. Yeah, 5 minutes. What do you think about the defense for NBA 2K26? Well, Mike Wang says that defense is going to be strong, and he's happy with the shooting percentage numbers because defense is forcing players to miss, shrinking their green window from the contest. So that was straight out the horse's mouth. Well, it says 10:30, so I don't see anything on, and everybody else is live. So I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't see them even. Normally by now they'll have something like I figure I'll just get the mellow version with the $50 extra on VC. It's all right though. Yeah, I figure. Yeah, I get it. I get it officially, because that's what I was leaning towards too. Until I started. First of all, the game looks so good that I say I know I'm going to be grinding. And then I started thinking about the passes, so I did a little research, finding out how much VC you get per pro pass, and find out you get about 45,000. 45,000 over 4 seasons comes to about 180, I think it was. Yeah, but I don't even see. I feel you said Deja Desaya King said 10:35. You know they like to take an extra 5 minutes. Yeah, but they're not even. I don't see anything that says it. Let me refresh this joint. And it's really annoying because I'm like, this is the Twitch live stream, and they don't have no like link directly to their live. I checked on their Twitter and I checked in their Discord.
Hold on, I was not expecting that. By the way, guys, a lot of this stuff is news to me too, as we seen this. I wasn't expecting
really
that.
Annoying to me.
We got some WNBA players in my team. Evan, we need to know a lot
City
more
reveal,
about this. I need to know what's going on
at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, we'll get into it very, very shortly.
right
and
there.
also, yeah, chat, I try to not give Stacks some of the bigger reveals
Appreciate
too
it,
far in
Bango.
advance
That's
so that he
actually
has like a
just
genuine reaction here that you guys see.
Turn me up. What up, Tyler?
But yeah,
What's
Stacks
good,
did not know
man?
about that
Hey.
one. But I am excited for those of you in the
Jean with a
community who have
189
been
with
asking for
Superstar, you
this
don't get
or
the puffer
speculating
jacket,
about
though.
this, not
You
just
know folks
recently,
want that
but for
puffer
multiple
jacket.
years. I've seen this. So shout out to our dev team
being
for
2K.
making
I
this
think
one
it's me,
happen.
though.
But that is
What
just
up, real
one
respect?
of the
What's
many
good, man?
reveals
One day
in my
closer,
team.
checking this
Some of
morning.
you may have
Appreciate you,
spotted
Key.
a
You already know.
spoiler
Slow
Sunset Beach
motion.
banner in the background of
Yeah,
that video.
good
We're going to
day.
talk about that in just a second as well and get right into the Courtside report. We do have another video that is with our dev team, and this time it is with Paige Beckers to help introduce the new features in my team.
Yeah, let me
And
go
by the
check out
way,
the
this
YouTube
one
here,
is
'cause
longer
maybe
than some of
they're
the past
trying to
Courtside
throw
report
people for a
videos that we
loop.
have shown the last few weeks. But that just means you guys
Maybe
don't
they're
have to
trying
hear
to
me
throw
talk as
people
much
for a
when we're
loop.
done. So
NBA
stick around.
2K,
It is going
where
to
to
be
put
worth
it?
it. You ready, Stacks?
2K.
Yeah, let's get it, man. I need some more of this
2K.
information. I got to see what's going on.
Yeah, I see that. Live. Okay, yeah, it's the live. Streamed 2 weeks ago.
What's
Yeah,
going
see
on,
that.
everyone?
It's a
Paige
video
Beckers
playing
here with
on
Jonathan
the
Smith,
background.
principal
I don't see no
producer
video
of NBA
playing.
2K, to
Oh,
share
you
some
don't.
very important
Nah.
My Team news.
Oh, what's playing?
For the first
Son's
time,
playing here. What the hell is playing? What the hell do I got? Oh, that's what you were saying. So son's playing in the background. Oh, it started. Okay, thank you. That's what you were saying. It's playing in the background. I got you. Yeah, I have my headset up. Thanks, y'all. Lord knows. Well, they probably couldn't have messed me up. Man, if they messed up my live stream, I will be sick. That's because I refreshed it. That's why. It was the last live stream. Yeah. Thank you, yeah. Thanks, yeah. Yeah. That's some wild stuff, man. We got to figure out. The issue was loud. I saw it when y'all said it. I saw the levels going up 219. So I'm waiting on their YouTube channel, and I'm on their Twitch channel, which I'll show you guys right now. Where we at? That's 2K X. There's their YouTube. I'll move this over. That's their Twitch, and I see nothing on their Twitch. I got notifications on. I love the 6ix9ine. What up, Red? What's good? Red has entered the building. Watching this ish while I'm at work. Yes, sir, Talon. That's what it's about. It's about to be 10:30 and we still don't have a countdown. You know, 2K. Like, what the hell they be on? Air Stampede in the building. Hey, so you ready for the Glizzy hat reveal? Word, that's what they finna do. They finna give us a whole Glizzy hat reveal. Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but right now we don't have any information from 2K. We're on their YouTube channel. There's nothing from what the homies told me. Badge is waiting as well, and I know he got like 5,000 in his stream or something like that. And I see nothing. I'm gonna refresh this. There's nothing like a premiere. Never on time. He said the 2K stream servers probably crashed. Murd. Like, seriously, you're not going to have a countdown? And maybe that's why they don't send the links. 236 in the chat. Hey, they're going to be having players twerking on teammates again. Hell yeah. And all them boys out there for it. All them boys out there just searching for them twerk modes. Like, I wonder what type of twerk mode they got this year. Like, man. Ah, you crazy, reckon. You crazy. That's stupid. Evan's still eating his toast with tea. I mean, we're here. Am I like in a, here we go, road, watch, there we go. I just saw it come up. I clicked watch and nothing happens. That's the type of stuff I'd be talking about, bro. Let me refresh. Type of stuff. Watch now. There we go. Man, they always make that joint so extra complicated. We are here. We got the countdown. All right. Homies are in the building. The countdown is official. Man, leave it to 2K. Always on some dumb-ish. If that's a indicator of what's to come for 2K26, then I'm worried. Matter of fact, 2K26 is like 5 years late. We should have never got 21. We should have never got 22, never got 23, 24, and especially we should have never got 25. 2K26 is 5 years late. What up, Mikey? What you said there? I seen a post the other day that they should bring back where you can walk up to. Yes, hell yeah. That was like the best part of the playing park. Let me lower this a little bit so it's not so loud. That was the best part of playing park. The animation that you'll get at the end of the game and kind of walk the team off. We would run up to them as they're walking off the court just so the joint could go into the emote. Yeah. Hype train incoming. What are they talking about, man? All right, I could probably extend this, yeah. Let me extend this joint to full screen. There we go. There we go. What up, Chris Allen? What up, big dogs? I'll be getting Just Twerk. 2K Friday. The wave used to have me heated. What do you think of the early access? They should bring back individual intros in park I hate that they took it out. That's what JB said. Early access is great. Who is this guy? They're about to play an ad? Oh, I guess the ad plays on the side. What you say? Adam Client said, "Are you playing this Friday?" No, I'm playing Friday. Yeah. I already pre-ordered it. Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I got it. I got the Leave No Doubt edition, so I get the free, the 4 free passes, the 4 free pro passes. So yeah, I'm ready. Ain't no way I can't pre-order it. 7-day early access instead of 2 means that 2K has us paying to work harder. Beta testers unite, because everything we have to say from the 29th to the 5th will determine how big that day 1 patch is going to be on September 5th. What up, Jamel? The creators get to play tomorrow. Yep, Aiden, Ross, and who else was it? Aiden and Ticino will be playing tomorrow. Yeah, I'm live on the stream. Yep. I'm live on the stream. There's the place to be. What up, MLF? Poison Aces. What time can we play on Friday? The homie Don, I haven't confirmed this for myself yet, but the homie All City Don said he added up the hours and it looks like it will be releasing the night of the 28th. I could tell you guys from the indicator, the little teaser image that they sent out, it said 29th at 9 a.m. But Don said he added up the hours. I haven't added up the hours. Maybe someone on stream could go add up the hours right now and see. I pre-ordered the $99 version and 450K VC. I was worried about that pre-ordering VC. I just don't trust 2K. I don't trust them, bro. No, I'm not setting. I never set it up for New Zealand. And plus, Ticino's gonna have like, watch Ticino, bro. If I know Ticino, he'll have like 40,000 people watching him. If I know Ticino, what's going on? Oh, okay. It's 12 p.m. Eastern time on Friday. Thank you, Mayor. Yeah, people have got a bunch of different times. 6 p.m. in Europe and 5 p.m. in the UK. Friday, 11 a.m. Central for you. Death taxes. So Don was wrong then, right? It's not at midnight. I thought it was the afternoon on August 29th. Yeah, I thought so as well until Don told me he did the hours. But, you know, Don and Math. Mola Jean, 199 super chat. Missed the prelude error. 2K, to be honest. Beta testers unite. Facts. 199 super chat. Appreciate it, Mola Jean. What up, Javon? They both pulling. Yeah, well, you know, Aiden, it's a given. He's pulling that number. But, you know, what up, Dykeman? Que lo que, bro? It's good. It's almost time, Rosie. We're here. I hope Don is right, too, but it doesn't look likely. He said, does Don drink, City? Actually, Don never drinks. Freestyle City. Oh, all right. You know what's funny? I was just watching rap battles. It's funny you said that. I was watching rap battles yesterday. I was watching Hitman Holler and what is it, Geechee Gotti. And wow. Did y'all see that? He said Don's math is not mathing. If y'all ain't see that, that was a dope battle. I like the way Hitman Holler ended it. He made my hair stand up. So that was dope. You say you thinking about calling off work Friday? We got 350 in the chat. Kadeem, what up, man? Less than 2 minutes, y'all. The countdown is real. What up, Rome? Yeah, that battle is fire. Yep. Agent Q in the building. Wagwan. I don't think I got to see who won. I didn't even check at the end who won. I was just watching like I was watching the battle, but I didn't see who won. I don't know if they announced it. But if I was to have to say who won, it's crazy because I thought Geechee had him early. maybe the first round. He definitely had him in the first round. And he got him again, it was like a 50-50 in the second round, but the third round, Holla got that, bro. You can't tell me no different. You can't tell me Holla ain't get that third round. I mean, he toasted him. And I was like, I was thinking that Holla was folding, and he just let him have it in the third round, bro. On some real championship round type of stuff. I thought it was dope. Yeah, I thought it was dope. That's what I'm talking about. The Hitman versus Gotti. Yeah. I hope this will be a full game just because I don't even know what you're talking about. English is probably like your 25th language. City, where the Henny at? Dude that always ran with you and playing with viewers. Nah, dude with something else. Yeah, facts. I think he's talking about Murdoch officially. Murdoch is still around. Murdoch be out there. I didn't say anything to you, Siri. Mind your business. I'm live streaming. Always trying to get up in the mix, trying to get your 15 minutes of fame. Get up out of here. It's go time. Mook versus Hitman. I don't know, man. I haven't really been keeping up with it, so I can't call it 100%, but it was nice to get back into it yesterday. But I haven't been. Whoa. We're not getting copyrighted. It's not going down. Try to play me. 2K trying to hurt folks out here. All right, man. It's here. We're about to start it up. When is that supposed to happen? Mook versus Hitman. When is that supposed to happen? And how many people thought Hitman won that battle with Geechee? Let me know in the chat. I know we're not supposed to be talking about battle rap, but man, that joint was dope. You heard Park is nice? All right. I'm sure it is. We're about to see right now. What up, Coach Z? Hoax in the building. 2K trying to take you down. Facts there, Stampede. They always trying to hurt folks. They usually good with putting a notification saying you might want to mute your stream. Why they got that ad up? He sprayed that cologne 30 times. Got me choking. Yeah. All right, man. We are here. Oh, man. Guess not. Just let this joint finish off so that way I don't have to worry about no music. 378 in the chat. By the way, matter of fact, before we, I don't want to do that. Oh man, I wanted to put, like up the stream, y'all, like up the stream. I got Geechee winning, but I ain't mad if you got Hitman. Well, if you ain't, maybe, did you see the third round? Because that third round, I gave it to Holla, and I think the second was 50-50, and Geechee definitely had the first. All right. Double H say he's all right. Here we go.
2K26 stream. It has been a really fun week watching all of the videos from the creators who are at Community Day. And Facts. I myself have to say, I've spent many hours watching gameplay breakdowns, Jono's interviewing Mike Wang, the best builds to make, triple threat part gameplay, and much, much more. So if you have not seen those videos, definitely go check those out. Just want to plug that in the beginning of the stream today. Your favorite creators have been posting videos, and of course our NBA 2K social channels have posted a lot of those Community Day videos as well.
Good morning, Jose.
But today we are, of course, here to talk about the one many of you have been waiting for.
Yes.
And that is going to be the city. But as always, we are going to start off with some housekeeping items. Keep in mind that today, when we talk about the city, this is about the Gen 9 version of NBA 2K26. And that means the version of the game that is on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and the Nintendo Switch 2. We do also have Twitch drops enabled today, and it is the last chance to earn these 2 locker codes for NBA 2K26, and these are codes that you will be able to use once you get 2K26 later this week. So if you watch for 30 minutes, which many of you have already on our My Team stream, you will get 2 double XP coins to help you level up in Season 1. And by the way, we are going to talk about Season 1 rewards later this week. Many of you saw there on the roadmap. I don't know if that's Mike Wayne's kid. If you keep watching another hour, though, and watch for a total of 90 minutes, you will get a 92 overall or higher free agent pack in My Team, and also 5 skill boosts per category for a total of 30 skill boosts for your My Player. Now, keep in mind that Twitch drops are on Twitch. So if you're watching on TikTok or YouTube or X, come over to Twitch at twitch.tv/NBA2K.
He's not necessarily saying there's no city. on PS3.
Is also ending soon. So
yeah, there's no city on the PS3 version,
that
bro.
break down or react to any of our 2K26 Courtside reports.
If you can find
any of the ones that have already happened or today's, it is up to you. Make sure you put the hashtag NBA 2K challenge on it. And you know, I've seen some videos have forgot, and we're counting them anyways because we want to help you all unlock this locker code.
I think
because when there are 2,026 videos throughout the entire summer, you will unlock this locker code you see there in the middle that anyone in the community can use during early access for a drawstring bag and a My Team pack. And on top of that, don't forget that if you did make a video, go to the website.
How much cologne is finna spray?
And actually submit your video, because that is how you enter the drawing for 1 million VC. And we are going to pick 26 winners that each get 1 million VC each. But that is enough for me.
Hit that like button.
It wouldn't be a 2K26 stream if I didn't have a lot to say at the start of the show. But now let's bring in our special guest from the community,
Stacks.
Long time no see. How you doing, sir?
How they get, man? I don't even know if I should even say anything about it. Salute to the homie Stacks.
Hey,
but how they get rid of him and then bring him back as a special guest every single time?
Go into these things a little surprised.
That's so wild.
I'm just gonna help myself today, and I'm
super couldn't help himself.
Let's get it to him.
I sent it to him, and I know he watched it right away.
It's like they don't want to pay his health benefits or something.
Keep it a surprise.
That's how it seems. Like, no, you're only part-time, bro.
As promised,
we're not paying your benefits no more. That's how it seems.
At the city, that includes the new park and much, much more. And to start, we are going to show you all the city teaser. That is just some highlights to get you ready and wake you up. You know, if it's early in the morning for you, we hope this teaser gets you some energy. And then right after that, we are going to go straight into a nearly 10-minute Courtside Report video with our dev team and Tyrese Halliburton breaking it all down for you.
And great joggers for your mic.
So, I am ready. The chat looks ready, Stacks.
I might have to mute this, y'all.
Do it.
Let's go ahead and lock in, and let's get that trailer popping, man. I had to cut Evan off. Let's get it, man.
That's definitely getting muted. Bill, for one thing, I already heard the song. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Yo, you saw the rec jerseys? Yo, look at that park. That's probably the... Climb the ranks. You saw the leaderboards? See more in the course of the... What was that? What the hell was that? It's over? Come on, 2K. All right, is this a trailer? What they showing here? Courtside Report, all right. That was just a little teaser. All right.
Tyrese Halliburton here with Eric from NBA 2K to guide you through this year's city. The city in NBA 2K26 is driven by hoops with a more accessible and competitive layout to keep you on the court more often. Now let's get to it.
All right.
In NBA 2K26, the city is even more accessible and
proving grounds,
making it easier to visit points of interest and, most importantly, get on the court faster. The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement and camera panning feels. For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames per second citywide on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X consoles. Based entirely on community feedback, the city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park. This year, the city features an open-air plaza with a Gatorade training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all within walking distance. The theater, rec, proving grounds, swags, and more line the perimeter of the city, making it easy to go door to door to play in all of the refreshed lobbies, courts, and arenas. Not only is it easier and faster to get on the court, but with the new swap build feature, you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your MyPlayers. Seamlessly change to another build best suited to what your squad needs, right on the spot. NBA 2K26 builds on 2K25's goal of a more intimate and accessible world. You can see just about every area in the city no matter where you are standing and very quickly go from one place to another.
Nice. Seasonal parks, yeah.
Long a defining feature of NBA 2K, parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every season and even every day a new experience. Parks in NBA 2K26 have been designed with a more natural and grounded feel for a more realistic aesthetic, typical of what you'd see in a real-life environment. Access the park in 2K26 by entering the giant rotating basketball that not only serves as the centerpiece of the city, but also as your gateway to a new location featuring stunning courts. Every 6 weeks at the start of a new season, a different park environment will be introduced.
That look dope.
Along with a number of new original designs, you will also find yourself playing
in Old Town
HD remasters
Sunset.
of all of our iconic NBA 2K16
parks.
Season 1's park is a brand new locale called Skyline Park. Set in a magnificent urban environment, Skyline Park captures the essence of hooping and competing on your favorite neighborhood courts. Team up with your friends and visit the park to start competing for bragging rights and big rewards.
Very nice. Very nice.
To support our complete redesign of parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make things a little more interesting and a lot more competitive. Park MVPs, the top rep player in each park, will be marked with a park MVP icon, visible above their head and also in the bird's eye view of the courts so you can easily spot where they are playing. Playing against the park MVP can be a very rewarding experience. If you can defeat the park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC for that game. The park MVP bonus is earnable every 3 hours.
They know what
get
they're
out
doing,
there and chase them down. Streak setters. Etch your greatness in the park by setting the longest win streak for a court in the current season. The players with the longest streak on each court will have their names spotlighted right on the court for all to see. On the flip side, the all-new Streak Breakers feature will reward you with VC for ending another team's active win streak. The longer your opponent's streak, the more VC you'll earn for snapping it. There's no limit to how many Streak Breaker bonuses you can earn in a day. So get out there and chase those big streaks. Lastly, all park games in NBA 2K26 will give you a 25% rep bonus all year long for all games played. Come celebrate the
Everybody's going to the park, bro.
with us, and we'll see you out there.
25% rep bonus for playing in the park. Streak breakers.
In 2K26, we've replaced affiliations in favor of a more custom, community-driven approach with an all-new feature called Cruise. Cruise is a feature where you can team up with your friends and community members to earn great rewards. Simply play games or work with your crew to complete weekly goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels, earning rewards in the process. You can unlock custom-branded crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo, VC and rep bonuses, unlimited boosts, max +1 badge perks, and yes, even cap breakers. Crews can be exclusive to you and your friends if you want, or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players. Crews offer flexibility and a creative outlet for everyone. Your gamer plate will allow others to see which crew you are representing, your crew logo, and your crew level to show off your progress. Gather your crew and keep an eye on the crew leaderboard to see who is truly running the city.
Get ready for the all-city crew to take over.
Challenges are a new feature in NBA 2K26 that offer a great way to both learn what the city has to offer as well as, well, challenge you to see what heights you can reach. Complete beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and
look at them sneakers.
cap breakers. All you have to do is play, and the rewards will start flowing your way as you rack up stats and wins.
Leaderboards. Oh, city crews.
Keeping the competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank.
Look at that.
In 2K26, there are new types of leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, geo-rank, and crews. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the most wins in the park, theater, the rec, proving grounds, starting five, and ante up. You can also view your own rank on these leaderboards to see how well you measure up against the competition. These leaderboards are updated daily, and the #1 ranked player in each mode will have a giant 12-foot statue of their MyPlayer built right outside of that mode's building. Geo-rank leaderboards celebrate the most victorious players across the globe and allow you to filter by different geographical regions, including all 50 US states. If you are one of the top players in any region of the world, you will get a custom show-off flare shown during your pre-game intros. If you are the number 23 player in California or the number 7 player in France, everyone is going to know your name. So get out there and rep your home. The Pro-Am Summit is a new experience in NBA 2K26 that offers true, competitive, tournament-based team play. Twice a season, try your luck in the Pro-Am Summit and enter 3v3 and 5v5 tournaments to compete for citywide recognition and some awesome rewards. The Pro-Am Summit will take place every 3 weeks with competitive play happening on Saturday and Sunday of Summit weekends. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 Pro-Am games together in the weeks leading up to the next Summit. During Summit weekend, each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performances. The Pro-Am Summit leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend. The top 5, top 10, and top 100 teams will each receive elite rewards fit for the best organized teams in the city.
Yo.
Become basketball royalty in the new Street Kings game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured 3 courts spread out across the city. But this year, we have centrally located the courts into one convenient new location with lots of new features. Play solo or link up with 2 friends to challenge skilled CPU bosses. This all-in-one approach features a more cohesive look and feel with 3 very distinct and very cool courts to play on. Street Kings is a great way to level up your MyPlayer and earn 40 levels of rewards that will give you a truly unique look out in the city. Upgrade your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings courts.
My court! Full. It's going to be a full court.
The city is the home of basketball, but your My Court is your dedicated space to work on your game. Choose new drill options, practice your free throws, catch alley-oops, perfect putback dunk timing, or freestyle to master all of the gameplay controls. For more focused practice, visit Learn 2K to improve your game with new additions that will make you a better player.
The ball machine, 2K.
Your My Court features new customization options that allow you to put your own stamp on the design. This year, you can customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor. Control every detail from the wood colors, line colors, logos, even the basket station design itself can be customized.
They ain't fooling.
It's been fun chatting about the new features and city improvements.
Appreciate you guys stopping by to kick it with me and Eric in the city. When NBA 2K26 drops on September 5th, y'all know where to find me. Can't wait to see you on the court, and I'll be ready for all the smoke. Pre-order NBA 2K26 Superstar or Leave No Doubt Edition and gain up to 7 days of early access. Grab your crew and start competing in the city.
Man, the joint look fire. They better have a ball machine though.
Chat. Listen, man. I'm seeing W's in the chat.
W's. Yeah, is it W's? Fire emojis? Let me know. W's or L in the chat.
You might have to go in and say it, man. Park might be back.
Park might be back.
Baby. It's time, man. I think this is going to be a fun year for Park for everybody that loves to play in the park. Sure. You are heavily incentivized to play there.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited, man. I'm ready.
They're really trying to get players back to the park.
You know, after I first saw this year's city myself, I was like, I cannot wait to show everybody what it looks like, all the features and all that. You know, some of you may remember a few weeks back on the roadmap stream, we talked about how your feedback on the city and the parks was heard. And hopefully today you finally get to see the new park environment. And it is not just one, but multiple parks. And hopefully you feel that we kept our promise there. But really, this city, as you can tell, it's really all about
Old Town.
I'm excited for it.
I saw Rivet.
I think we should take the chat through all the details one by one so that everyone just has time to kind of understand what they just saw. So I'm ready if you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So let's start out with the city itself, man. I mean, it looked beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It looked lively. You know what I'm saying? We see some glass out there. How does it look and feel?
Rec looked dope too, though.
Yes, there is a lot of grass in that park.
Yeah, there was a lot of grass.
I think the city's the perfect size. And
go to the park.
It is not like this huge area anymore, right? The city doesn't have a ton of streets, turns, big buildings. And the dev team really implemented a lot of that feedback into making this city as accessible as possible, even more so than last year's. So when you load up into the city, you're kind of surrounded by this plaza. And as you turn around, you can see pretty much anywhere you want to go, right? Any of the main modes you want to play, your My Court, the NBA arena, everything is kind of right there on that plaza. So you can really get into the games more quickly. But the other thing you'll notice right away is how smooth everything feels. We're not saying smooth just because we love saying things are smooth. As you heard the dev team explain, if you are playing on PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S, the city is now running on 60 frames per second. So I'm not going to get too technical, but you know, if you think about a video as essentially a flip book of pictures, the faster you're flipping through the pictures, the smoother your video is going to look, right? So we have doubled that in the city to be 60 frames per second. So when you're walking around, when you're panning the camera around using your right stick, it all is going to feel and look much, much more fluid. And it's something that eventually you'll get accustomed to and it'll be normal to you. But the first time you go into this year's city, you know, after playing 2K25 and any city before that, you will definitely notice that upgrade. So Stacks, that's, you know, visually like the look and feel of the city, I think is great this year.
Okay. I believe it when I see it.
Yeah, man. I think so too.
We're not going to see
beautiful. You know what I'm saying?
Choppiness.
Love the
because they're going 60 frames and the service can't handle it.
Good year. Next up, let's talk about
need a corner store.
Parks.
That's facts,
right? Y'all know your boy
corner
has been
store,
playing
people just
parks
chopping it up
since 2K14, man. Tell me more, Evan. We need the info.
Yeah, well, look, if you're like me and Stacks, you probably have very good memories playing in the park over 10 years ago. And as the years have gone on, the park evolved from
you remember that?
play
You must have been here a
games
long time,
to the neighborhood, and then now it became the city in the last few years.
Bullies.
But as you all just heard, so many of this year's upgrades are about bringing that excitement back to the park.
Yes, a lot of people
giving it more love, implementing your feedback. And the way you get there this year is at the center of the city. There is this rotating reflective basketball. That's where you enter to play in the park.
Okay.
But before you enter, you may notice that right above the entrance, it did say that the park is going to have a 25% rep bonus. And there are no tricks there. We want to make that clear. That means all park games do help you rep up faster. And, you know, as you rep up faster, you're going to earn rewards.
Everybody's in the park.
VC and a lot more that we're not going to spoil today. But there is a 25% rep bonus.
That means everybody plays park.
Of course, you saw that there is going to be a different park environment every single season. So season 1's park is the one you saw the most in the trailer, and that is called Skyline Park. And it's a really beautiful design that really feels like going to a park in your house, maybe somewhere in your neighborhood. Lots of green grass. I know, I know that's funny to say, but everybody's been asking for a lot more greenery, and that park definitely has a lot more greenery. And the dev team did give the city a fixed time of day. We mentioned this a few weeks back as well. So that means the sun is not moving around.
Yeah.
And the benefit of that for you guys is that it means lighting improvements that are not going to have as many super dark shadows or super bright like sunlight spots that are on the court that many of you had said made it hard to see sometimes. But beyond that, every 6 weeks, there is going to be a different park. These little glimpses you see here, we're playing them on a loop because they go by really quick. And we want you to be able to see these parks because they're really, really nice. We have new ones like Hamilton Station and City Heights. They look amazing. And then, of course, our dev team is also bringing back all 4 of your favorite My Parks from 2K16.
199 Super Chat said,
for me personally, at least, I have to say, I've always felt that the 2K16 parks were the most memorable ones we have. And back then, I joined Sunset. So I mainly played in the Sunset Beach Park with the big fish tank. But now I'm excited that, you know, every season I get to play in the other ones as well. So I get to go to Old Town. I get to go to Rivet as well.
Real
Stacks, I forget. What affiliation were you back in like 10 years ago, essentially?
I was Rivet.
Back then, I was rocking with Rivet, man. I love the chain nets, man. Anybody that know Rivet know about those chain nets. It was amazing.
And won the championship.
Looking at the newest one we
took
got.
It to the skyscraper.
Seeing grass, man. That to me was probably the first thing I noticed. Like, we really got grass out here. It looks crazy. And like I was saying, I feel like it definitely gives like the feel and the vibe of like just your local neighborhood park. I was looking at some of the details.
My local neighborhood park was surrounded
the bleachers,
by grass.
You know what I'm saying?
Like
somebody
I wasn't walking on grass.
Shoes sitting next to the bleachers too. Like it gives like the full immersion of like you actually at your local neighborhood park. Anyway, more about the park. Exactly. Let's talk about park.
I didn't need cleats to walk to my basketball court.
Yeah. So in the past, we've always displayed the top rep player, like in the current park server you're in, right? It's always been on the bird's eye view map, but it was really just to show off. But now that person is going to be designated as the MVP of the park. And they get an MVP logo that is going to show both above their head as they walk around, but also when you're in bird's eye view, you can kind of see where they are on the map. And the reason this person is called out for everybody to find them is that if you beat them, you will get 5 times rep and 5 times the amount of VC for that game. That is a lot of rep and VC. And you can do that once every 3 hours. So if you are the MVP, hopefully you can defend your crown. There are going to be people coming after you. And if you're not the MVP, I do encourage you to go try and hunt them down. Because if I see Stacks is the MVP at any point when we boot up later this week, I don't know if he'll be there, but if he is the MVP at any of the parks I'm in, I am going to recruit a few creators to help me take him down so that I can get some VC and some rep.
So they
and we'll see what happens.
Stacks, bro.
But Stacks, you know, I hope you are the park MVP at one park this Friday. We'll see what happens, and then I'm going to come find you.
Evan, that's sad. I thought you would want to team up with me, but instead you want to take me down. Moving forward, man.
I'm sorry.
We talked a lot about breaking streaks, Evan. Let's talk a little bit more in depth about what you actually get for breaking these streaks.
Of course. And by the way, I see some people in the chat saying they got me Stacks, so I think I'm going to have enough backup to help take you down. But so going on win streaks, you know, that's always been a key part of playing in the park, and we do want to celebrate that. So if you set the longest win streak for a court in the current season, your name is going to get spotlighted on a sign. There we go, right next to the court. That tells you, you know, who was it and how long the streak record was on that court. so that you can take over that court. That's your court now, for now, until somebody else surpasses your streak. But on the flip side, you heard Eric in the video, he talked about streak breakers. And this is really awesome because this encourages you to go break active winning streaks around the park.
20K VC,
you will earn bonus VC. And these start at breaking 5-game win streaks. And then the longer your opponent's streak is, the more VC you can earn for snapping that streak. And once a streak is 20 wins in a row or more, every single win after that is 1,000 VC on the bonus that you would get for breaking.
Nice.
So just to be super clear,
wow,
that means if you are the one to break a 30-game win streak, you will get a 30,000 VC bonus for that game. And there is no limit to how many streaks you can break. So if you want to be a disruptor that goes around the park, finds all the people with the highest streaks to try to go play them and break their streak, you may be earning yourself a lot of VC. So
we used to call for this way back in the day.
But that's what's new in the park. I hope that you guys feel this brings energy back to the park, more rewarding, and plus it just looks better too. And it's really fun to play. So Stacks and I will definitely be seeing you there. We are going to be playing that on stream either this Friday or next Friday. We are going to see you there in the park.
Making the park great again.
Park, man.
Yeah, wait, they're gonna be hunting.
It was gonna be a really
great
year for Park. All of the Park heads that have been playing 2K these last few years.
We needed this because that's part of what ruined Park, was that nobody wanted to play against the streak. If you have an incentive to play against the streak, like getting 30,000 additional VC per game, you're gonna play that, and you don't care about the L. You're just trying to get that bag.
Cruise.
Yeah, so we've had a crew mode in NBA 2K before, but we just want to make it clear that this is not the same thing. Although I think that might have been obvious as you heard about it. But this is an all-new feature for 2K26. And it is really about letting you bring your friends together to form your own affiliation, kind of. So you can have a small group, just be you and your squad mates that form a crew. But you can also have a bigger crew that goes up to 50 players. And yes, if you are in a crew, you can pick a name, a logo, the colors, all that good stuff for your crew that does show up on your gamer plate underneath your feet to show off which of the crews that you're representing. So that's kind of the menu that you saw there. It was really quick in the trailer. We wanted to make sure you guys saw this. You can customize your crew. And crews, of course, do have rewards. So as you play games, you can complete weekly goals together. And you will level up to earn 30 levels of crew rewards that, include custom clothing
max
with
plus
your crew logos.
Tier 2.
Then, of course, there are some gameplay rewards. So there are cap breakers. There is a max plus 1 badge perk. You can see some of these here. There is a VC or rep bonus multiplier that activates when your crew plays together. There's unlimited boosts, and there is much more. Like I said, there's 30 of these. And we're not going to spoil all of them, but there is much more that we're gonna let you go see.
No more affiliations to go on cruise.
So Stacks, see, I'm gonna change things around a little bit now. I need these rewards, and I will need you to let me into your crew.
Yeah,
you better not act like you don't know me when I ask you for an invite. And chat, we'll see if Stacks lets me in. Because if he doesn't, I'm gonna start my own crew, and I'm gonna recruit a bunch of people to help me out because I need to get these 30 levels of rewards. But Stacks, hopefully you let me into.
We're about to go crazy.
And hopefully we know each other pretty well now. Hopefully you let me.
Now that changes the way I look at bills. I'm gonna make
I'm gonna have to think about it, man. Because you was just trying to assemble a whole squad of people from the chat to come get me. I'm gonna have to take a couple days to sleep on that, and then I'll get back to you.
So if I'm in your crew, I won't do that to you. If I'm in your
crews are not necessarily new, except we used to have about a 3-man crew and you used to be able to customize your t-shirt. It is 2K19, if I'm not mistaken. You'll customize your t-shirt so that way everybody who's in the crew, when you start a squad, it'll put on the shirt for you automatically. Well, now you're going to be able to customize your plate. And you can go up to 50 people in the crew. So
and the first one is mode leaderboards. It's just like it sounds. These spotlight the players with the most wins into different modes like Park, Theater, Rec, Proving Grounds, Triple Threat Park, Starting 5, Ante Up. They'll have these little leaderboards right outside the entrance that show the people who have the most wins.
Fair warning.
And one of the coolest parts about these leaderboards is something that we actually talked about on the roadmap stream a couple of weeks back, which is that the leaderboards update daily, and then the #1 ranked player gets a big 12-foot statue of themselves outside of that mode's building.
I need to get me a statue.
And back then, a couple of weeks back, we couldn't show this off just yet, but now you can see it. I think it looks awesome. So this player here in this example has the most wins in the park. And every time somebody walks in, right outside that big reflective ball, when they walk in, they are going to see this person right outside the entrance, kind of flexing on them.
You said DF is back.
I think this is really cool.
To DF.
But we also do have new geo-rank leaderboards. And just like the name sounds again, these are based on different geographical regions. So you can look to see where you're ranked in, maybe you're in the United States and you're not ranked that high in the entire country, but maybe you're in Minnesota. And actually in Minnesota, you happen to be a top 10 ranked player, something like that. And this does get shown off on your name or by your name during pregame intros. So we want you to all to be able to rep your homes as well as you're playing throughout the city. The last type of leaderboard is crew leaderboards, which are, again, they're based on wins to see which crews are the most dominant ones in the city, racking up wins in the different modes. But that's a recap of the new leaderboard. Hopefully now that we slowed it down, they make more sense to everybody to help you track your wins and who's on top of the leaderboard.
What up, Maryland?
See, me, I'm gonna need one of those statues, man. I'm gonna have to get out there, start grinding a little bit. The statue.
The homie said they're killing. Oh damn! I didn't mean to pause.
Moving forward.
The homie said they're killing solo players, but you guys don't need to be solo players, man. Just join our Discord, and you don't have to worry about running alone again. Over 30,000 players.
Like competitive matchup. So if you're new to NBA 2K, you didn't know that is what Pro-Am and what that mode is. And the dev team has built on that with this new Pro-Am Summit. It's 3v3 tournaments and 5v5 tournaments that happen every 3 weekends, meaning the first one is going to be around the second half of September.
I don't blame you for going there. But...
So if your team plays 10 Pro-Am games together in the 3 weeks leading up to each Pro-Am Summit, that is how you qualify to play in that weekend. And as you play, after every game, you will get a game score for your performance, and the high score of your top 5 performances will be added together on the leaderboard. And at the end of the summit weekend, the top teams will each get very, very nice rewards to show off that you won. For bragging rights, some things like skill boosts as well. There are rewards there for winning the Pro-Am Summit as well. So if you have a team of 3s or 5s that you run with all the time, it is very easy to form a Pro-Am team. Just make sure you're playing in there.
They're trying to get people
in the 3 weeks leading up to.
I could tell you one of the main reasons why. It looks like it's going through one of the main reasons why they're pushing away from rec, because boost goes a lot longer in game modes like the rec. If they get the majority of the player base back into the park, people are purchasing way more boost because the boost doesn't go as long away. It's only a 21-point game. So you're buying, you're running through that boost a lot quicker, and it's in their best interest to get
sort of, it's like a part boxing ring, part basketball court. That's how I would describe it, at least. So there is a new environment. And there is a full crowd watching these
is that an
games as well.
octagon?
And the other thing we want to mention about Proving Grounds is that the end of the season rewards for the top ranked players has been updated. So you still get the animated banner to show off. But if you are top ranked at the end of the season, you will also now get 100,000 VC.
I think
and
that's
on top
way
of that,
better than what we had.
Permanent unlimited skill boosts in one of the categories.
Wow.
And that category is going to rotate each season. So that if you do get top ranked in multiple seasons, you are getting a new reward as well.
It's about
so
to
we're
be
trying
the
to make sure that there
sweatiest
is
2K of
more
all
to
time.
play
I
for
called
to
it,
be
bro.
top ranked in Proving Grounds, on top of just being able to play in that really cool new environment.
That was a cool environment.
All right, next up, this is something
but I said it was going to be sweaty.
Street King. While looking at
Street
the trailer,
Kings is like the new street ball court.
Very interested into what this could be.
Octagon court was elite. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah. So as they explained, it is the evolution of street ball. And a lot of you really love street ball, right? The courts, the environments, they are always some of the best looking ones in the city since we introduced street ball. It's also just some great way to get some park style games in against the CPU. So you can practice, and grind your badges. Maybe you just need a break playing against other humans. Street ball is always there, and many of you really love that. And last year there were 3 different street ball courts.
I don't know
that were on like 3 different corners of the city.
And they haven't.
But this year it is all part of Street Kings, and you can either go there yourself or you can grab 2 buddies. I can grab Stacks and go in, and we can do co-op against the different bosses in the Street Kings mode. And of course, it wouldn't be Street Kings if you didn't get some really unique rewards. And me personally, I think these are some of the most unique and visually cool rewards that I have seen so far. If you pay close attention to the video, you may see one of the rewards I'm talking about. It's like a bobblehead of Shaq that I thought was really cool when I first saw that. So that many other rewards are going to be there
what
to
do you
earn
mean a bobblehead
in Street
of Shaq?
Kings. For everybody who has loved street ball, I'm pretty sure you're going to like Street Kings as well.
Where are you going to put the bobblehead? You're just going to have a...
Perfect. Yeah, man. Street Kings look fire. I'm going to definitely need
They try to cancel the rec in the future. I don't know. Ace Boogie.
Coming as
well. What up, Certified Shifty? We didn't have grass.
We got challenges. There's new beginner, lifetime, and daily challenges now.
We didn't have
Let's see what that's about. So, we got those beginner challenges just for you, by the way.
Yes, they are just for me. But these challenges are really about more things to do and more rewards.
They did have Annie up.
That's the easiest way to summarize it. And there are 4 categories. So as Stacks mentioned, we've got beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime. And the beginner challenges, they are really for your first time in the city. So you'll check out the different game modes, go to your MyCourt and things like that. And even if you do know the game, see, Stacks is saying they are for me, but I'm going to do them because even if you do know the game, it is worth doing just to kind of familiarize yourself with everything in the city because it is different each year. So it is nice to do these beginner challenges just to kind of get a little tour of everything going on.
Okay.
But then we do have daily challenges. And these are 3 very quick challenges that you can complete in probably a game or 2 most of the time, to be honest. And if you do all 3, you will activate 1 hour of double rep.
Nice.
And on top of that, if you have the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass during the year, you get some additional bonus VC as well if you do all your daily challenges. Heroes. So every day you go in, there are 3 new challenges that you could do. You can get double rep for an hour. And if you have the season pass, the Pro Pass or the Hall of Fame Pass, you could get some extra VC on top of that as well.
Look at
the next one is lifetime challenges.
They're gonna be
this is where the rewards get even better because you can earn VC, cap breakers, you can get the Dash 2K shoes that makes you run faster. Yeah. And there's also cosmetics that you can wear not just in the park in the city, but also in modes with uniform, like the rec and cosmetics that you can wear in those modes as well. So there is a lot of good stuff here. There are 300 of these milestones. And as the name suggests, these do last for the lifetime of NBA 2K26. They don't reset. And honestly, I think many of you are just going to be playing and naturally unlocking many of these rewards passively, especially at the beginning. So hopefully you all find this to be a rewarding new feature. Yeah, there's cap breakers and many rewards that I know you guys love in these lifetime
challenges. Cap breakers in there as well. They are not playing.
Yes, sir. Moving forward, Evan, I feel like this might be one of the most slept on additions. Here, you have the swap build feature.
Oh no, you're not running 200. No, you're not 200% faster in game.
And I will say this was definitely
only 200% faster as you're running.
There's always somebody pulling up.
The dash shoes.
You about to hop on the play, pulling up with the wrong build by mistake.
Swap build feature. One of the best features they've added so far.
Stop playing. Go ahead and get that center, man. Stop playing. So let's get a little bit deeper into the new swap build feature.
I've been on both sides of what Stacks just said, and this is such a nice quality of life feature that we just wanted to show it again because everybody has been in that situation before. Whether you are in the same city or the same lobby as your squad, somebody needs to change their build. And in the past, they would have to back out of MyCareer, go all the way to the main menu, select that new build, go back into MyCareer, and then find your friend again in the city, right? Kind of time consuming. We want to get you playing basketball quicker. So as Eric showed off, with this new swap build feature, you can make that switch without leaving the city. And you don't leave your squad, you don't leave the server, it just switches in the other build that you want to use. And we are intentionally letting this video play on loop a couple times just to let you know how fast it is, because that is real gameplay. That is real capture of somebody on the PS5 using this feature. And in the time I've been talking, it probably looped maybe 5 or 6 times. I didn't count, but it is really fast, and it is like a massive quality of life upgrade that will improve your experience as well. So as Stack said,
the All City Crew is going to be 50
maybe an
deep
underrated feature that I think many of you are excited about.
We're probably going to have trials for the crews
now. We have the build swap feature.
So only the 50 best players on there.
Yeah, man. Go ahead and go get y'all centers, man. Stop playing. Y'all not point guards. Go get that center and do it quick, because y'all see how fast
our crew's going to be lit.
Happen, man. Next up, let's talk about something we saw at Community Day a little bit, which is the MyCourt. It looks beautiful, brand new. I feel like
please tell me they have a ball machine
like this. So
I like what
let's
they
break
did,
it down a little bit more.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, the MyCourt is your personal gym. That is where you go to freestyle. You can do drills in there. There's a ball machine. You can practice your dribble moves, your jump shots. If you want to practice those new no dip, quick catch and shoots, that is a good place to do it as well. It is your home, so you can practice either alone or you can kind of invite your friends over and you can play together.
I can see that.
This year, there are new customization options.
Have 7-footers.
This is one of the best looking MyCourts, regardless of those customization options, just because it's got a nice aesthetic, but also just because you can bring up the full arena and court editor to design your floor, You can put your name on the baseline. You can customize the logos on the court, the basketball stanchions, all of that can be customized to personalize your MyCourt however you like, which is really nice to make sure your home is looking good, because a lot of you spend a lot of time in there practicing your shots, or maybe, you know, you need to, and making sure your timing is on point. So you just want to make sure that your MyCourt looks on point as well.
Discord to join our Discord today, yeah. Trust me, you're going to want to be in Discord this year.
All right. Next up, it looks like we're going to talk a little bit
Subscribe to our Discord if you want to run with me and the All City team.
We weren't here for when the trailer dropped, so we're just going to go over just a little bit more.
Chat that runs tournaments.
Yeah, so I mean, if you missed it, we did post the MyCareer story trailer last week. It is like a cinematic, it's almost like a movie-like trailer, and those of you who've seen it know what I mean. But many of you since then have been asking where the MyCareer Courtside report is, and I mentioned that we would drop a few small details here on the stream today, but really, we don't want to spoil the whole thing. We do want you to experience it for yourself. Since you asked, we will talk about small things. But first, let's play the trailer, just in case anybody hasn't seen it yet.
Let's see.
We're entering the range where you could hear your name called.
Bet. Right. Okay, everybody remember. I'm not doing this because you're not going to copyright me. The city crew is going to be lit, hands down. I know that's going to be facts. The game is catering to what we've built. Salute to 2K because they did an amazing job so far. I don't think there's anything else we need to... He didn't talk about Rec. I don't think they're going to talk much about Rec, but I'll leave it playing and to see if he addresses. I think he would have addressed it by now. I think they're trying to phase Rec out. The mode got way more popular than they had anticipated, and I guess they noticed that they were putting a lot of time into it. And like I said, it's in 2K's best interest to transition players back to the park, because the park gets players to spend way more VC trying to get boost. The boost goes a lot quicker. So that's going to bring back, you know, folks buying VC for park games. Rosie with a 199 super chat said they really updated the rewards. I'm stunned. I am stunned too. I am like, it's been hard for me to get excited about a new 2K game over the last couple years, and this joint right here, I mean, they addressed everything. I mean, like, if they screw this up with, I doubt they're gonna screw this up with gameplay. But man, if they screw this up with gameplay, I don't think there's any coming back, because it's like, why are you surrounding everything around the gameplay is good, but the gameplay sucks? I don't think that's going to be the case. Everybody's saying that gameplay looks amazing, and then the icing on the cake, the cherry on the sundae, they've addressed a ton of community concerns with leaderboards, the crews, customizing these crew templates, bringing the park back and incentivizing park players to like chase streaks, giving them additional VC. If a person gets on a 30-game win streak, if you break that streak, you get 30,000 VC. Chasing the MVP for additional VC as well. The top player in the park, chasing him around the park. It's just, oh man, oh man. Talk about some dope stuff. There's a lot to go over. Man, I'll let this joint go off and see what else they have to say. What is this? Oh, that's that little teaser video they're about to show. Okay, here we go.
I did get a chance to catch up to the chat as that trailer was playing, and I do see a lot of questions about the Rec and Ante Up and the theater. And we do want to confirm that those are back, right? Okay. We did give Park a lot of love this year, and I think that is going to be extremely exciting to play. But Rec, Ante Up, theater, those are all back. And by the way, I think the Rec trailer, many of you may have seen it in the trailer and didn't know that that was the Rec. But the new Rec environment is awesome. It's like an upscale gym, and I think you guys are gonna have a lot of fun playing in there as well. But yes, Rec, Ante Up, theater, those modes are back.
And
they were not removed. Yes, starting basketball 5 is back as well.
Okay.
Anyways, MyCareer. Look, I love that trailer. Our marketing teams, our creative teams did a great job putting that one together. But you guys asked for more details, so Stacks and I can drop a few small things. The first one is just a reminder, because we talked about it during the roadmap stream, which is that this year you can get drafted based on your performance and how well you fit each team. Or alternatively, you could optionally do a private workout for a specific team and try to force your way there. Some people want to get drafted. Some people just want to pick the Lakers or the Knicks or whatever team they want to be on. So it is up to you. If you want to get drafted or you want to pick your team, our dev team has implemented the system to balance the best of both worlds there. Some of you may have heard us talk about that already a couple weeks back. The second thing is what our dev team calls passion projects. So, you'll meet your agent in the MyCareer story. And he is, of course, going to be getting you opportunities behind the scenes, really don't want to listen just like most MyCareer years when your agent is doing that. And we do still have endorsements, which many of you are familiar with in MyCareer. But this year, there are also new passion project quest lines. So one example that, will somewhat spoil, I guess, not a huge spoiler, but one example of a passion project is that you can recruit different NBA stars like Cade Cunningham to start club teams in a league that you want to create. Dog, like. There's more variety going on off the court as well. But the last one is my favorite one. But I will say, if you don't want any spoilers at all, mute us for the next 15 seconds if you don't want to hear this. So go ahead and mute if you don't want to hear it. But for the first time, the MyCareer story can extend all the way to the playoffs. So there will be a storyline there as well. And I know Stacks, you and many other creators like Smooth, Dula, Spider, I'm just naming a couple. You guys, I can't wait to hear what you think, what the community thinks about this year's MyCareer. It is probably one of my favorite in many years. I'm probably going to play that.
I'm not a MyCareer
I know many people are like, hey, I'm just going to skip the MyCareer story. I think this one is worth playing. So hopefully you guys do as well.
Never worth playing,
and I'm going to at least get through some of it on Friday before I go into the city.
Sounds good, man. I'm looking forward to it. That's probably going to be the first thing I dive into once I'm done with the builder. So I'm looking forward to seeing what MyCareer has to offer this year, sir.
Well, with that is everything in this Courtside report. Look, close to being able to play NBA 2K26. I am so excited. I hope you guys are as well. You get to get your friends together, make a crew, get creative.
Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Where do we go from here? Jesus. Blouse and skirts. What? My mind is running a mile a minute. He said, do we get better looking women? So not a single mention of rep. Not that I saw outside of showing different ways to get cap breakers, like the homie said, Mayor. We got crews out there. They're hella incentivizing park players. They really trying to bring the park back. They put a lot of work into getting folks back into the park, and I think it's going to work with an overall increase in gameplay speed. A 10% overall increase in gameplay speed is exactly what the park needs. That slow and clunky movement was not conducive towards productive park play in 2K25. And it looks like we're back now with the increased speed and just the freedom of chaining your dribble moves together. I know you guys have been seeing the dribble videos from the folks who went over to Community Day. They were really going in with these dribble moves. There's freedom for taller bills to dribble as well. The new no dip quick catch and shoot animations help out everything. Taller bills dunking way more effectively than smaller bills, meaning that players are going to be seeking out more space as opposed to playing in these 5v5 game modes with taller builds. They're just gearing everything towards a huge park comeback. We're a solo player, but this year, join again. You don't want to be a solo player, especially this year. Trust me when I tell you guys this, the game, and even if you may be antisocial or you may be somewhat of an introvert, 2K games are so much more fun when you find good people to run with. And I mean good people, not good players, good people. People that encourage you to get better, people that are teaching you along the way if your gameplay is not up to par, if you're used to running by yourself, you don't even know certain offensive schemes or better defensive ways to play the game. Just the idea of learning alone helps you, should encourage you guys to, or incentivize you guys to want to find teammates to run with. And there's no better place to do that than in our Discord. We have zero tolerance for toxicity. So if you want to run with some good people, join our Discord. If you want to run with me, subscribe to our Discord and you'll get a chance to come into the party that I'm in. I'd be in these parties, especially for 2K26. I'm going to be there every single day. So I'll be easily accessible. If you subscribe to our Discord, you could just come right into the party while we're playing. And that goes for everybody, even the whole All City team. Just type !Discord if you want to join. I'm so used to running solo because I don't have to deal with the emotional baggage. Yeah, this is the tough part. And I get that, Sir Franchise, worried about dealing with emotional baggage, but that's the difference in our Discord community. Although you will have some emotional baggage, the good majority of folks will be uplifting. And I know it's different. We went against the grain when we created our Discord. So we wanted to make sure that folks like you don't have that same feeling, and you really expand your game when you don't have to concern yourself with emotional baggage from other players. Now, if you're too sensitive, I can't help you out. There's still a competitive spirit within our Discord. You can't be too sensitive, but as far as disrespect, we don't tolerate it. I'll be there. I'm not sure what I'm making the first night or the first day, but I will be doing it live. So if you guys want to catch that, I will be live the second it releases. I pre-ordered the Leave No Doubt edition, so I'm looking forward to that. They didn't say much about the rep system. They just showed that there's going to be multiple ways to get cap breakers. They're forcing players. They found like a bait for players, and the bait is cap breakers and now max plus 1s and 2s. So they scattered these as incentives for you to try out and explore different game modes. You can chase additional cap breakers in this area. You can chase additional max plus 2s in that game mode. So they're really trying to get you guys to take in everything that they invested their time in developing. Real dope. You know what you make? I'm a play shot. Mess around. I might end up with a play shot. Jamaican City. The question is, what time will you be on Friday? So the second it releases, we're gonna be live the second that it releases, whatever time that is. You know, you said it was at midnight, but it's not at midnight. It's something like 12 p.m. in the afternoon. You need a crowd Discord for sure for the introverts to watch and get comfortable with the crew. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't want to babysit introverts. I understand their perspective for being an introvert, and some people don't like to deal with toxicity on any. They don't like it to ruin their gameplay experience. But it isn't until you get into our Discord that you realize the type of vibes we be on day in and day out. Always good vibes. And you have to work your way into the party chats by subscribing to our Discord so you can experience that. So I highly recommend you guys join first. It's free to join, but there is a fee to subscribe to our Discord if you want to be part of the exclusive group. And in this group, there's over like maybe there's well over 300, but I think we're pulling up on 400 members in the exclusive portion of our Discord. And this is where we run tennis tournaments. This is where we host daily bracket tournaments, bring your own team type of stuff. We had league gameplay last year. So if you're interested in that type of stuff and getting to know and run with better players, again, type !Discord. The link will come up. Host just put it in there. The link should be up on screen right now, and you guys could join today. But again, remember, subscribe to our Discord. You help support our platform and what we do. Not to mention rep 2 days before early access is your choice for sure. The link to subscribe is in the Discord. You see it at the very top on the left-hand side. So you don't need a link. You just join the Discord first, and then you'll see the subscribe option there. Or if you try to get into one of the rooms, it'll pull up the subscribe option. Definitely aiming to make the lunatics. Good luck. By the way, you know, I have the ranking system. When you join the exclusive, when you subscribe to our Discord, you start your pathway toward ranked gameplay. And what you guys are seeing on screen are the ranking system that we've established within our Discord. And there's icons by your name to help, and your name changes colors as well to help everybody else know what level you're on, similar to like the nameplates on 2K. So you start out as a baller, entry level, you start out as a baller. Everybody will be, their names will be brown colored, and they'll have that icon, that baller icon by their name. And as you move up the ranks, you can see by the image displayed on the screen what that's going to look like for you. If we sub right away, will people automatically play with us if we need them? You got to get to know folks. This is not an obligation. These are folks that understand the program that we've built. Some of these folks have helped us build this program, and the idea is you got to learn how to play. You got to be in there getting with folks, want to learn, want to pay attention, want to listen. But it's all about good vibes. It's all done on good vibes. Let me pause this. But there's no obligation for any one member to run with another. It just so happens to play out that way because we're all about good vibes. And ourselves, myself, along with the All City team, we lead by example, and we help encourage players to start running with each other. So we're out there running as well. What up, Hypnotix? What's good, man? Are they more ranking teams on Discord? Those are the ranks that you see on screen. This is your pathway toward the highest rank within our Discord. And then you move on, if you care to move on, to the All City League Discord. And as soon as we gather, and there's already a separate Discord, the All City League, we have a separate Discord set up. So if you want to move on to league gameplay, then this will be your starting pathway. And yeah, we are going to be working the cruise trials now that we've learned about cruise. So now I got to get with the team and brainstorm how we're going to work in these cruise trials, because if we could get up to 50 members, we are going to fill those spots ASAP, but folks ain't going to be able to necessarily keep those spots. That's going to be fun, and we're going to probably host these trials in the park so everybody could join. And we're just looking for a great time on NBA 2K26, flooding the park. When I say the All City team is going to be flooding the park, we're going to be flooding the park deep. When you see that group of folks out there, that's more than likely going to be us, yeah. You see at the end of every one of my videos how deep we were when I show the Discord, the amount of people that can come out from Discord. And that's what's going to happen in NBA 2K26. Definitely making an all-city crew this year. You can add up to 50 people into your crew on 2K26. They come up with a new feature called Crews. You can add up to 50 players to that. We'll get a statue. How many? There's going to be a lot of us. I'm sure a lot of us are going to get those statues. I'll make sure that they send screenshots so that way we can share them. I'll be ready to earn a spot. Yeah, hopefully. Can we look at the Courtside report? The Courtside report already finished. We already finished the Courtside report. That's why we're here talking about it afterwards. You could rewind the stream if you want to see the Courtside. Oh, you mean the official Courtside report? I'll make a video on the official Courtside report. I'll share it in just a second. We're an hour in. Yeah, the All City Crew. 2K has introduced a new feature called Crews. We used to have Crews back in the day, like in NBA 2K19 and sometime before that as well. Well, 2K introduced a newer version of Crews for NBA 2K26, and you can add up to 50 people to your crew and customize your nameplates. I love all the changes as well. But on that note, I got a lot of work to do. There was so much information, so I know I'm going to be making videos all day, shorts and things like this. Follow me on TikTok, y'all, if you want to stay up to date with all this information. I'll be dropping a bunch of shorts. I've been dropping a bunch of shorts over the last 2 days. And we're pulling up on 50,000 followers in TikTok, so you guys can help that as well grow. Let's get that to 100K and match the 100K we got here on YouTube. The only thing I'm not 100% sure on rep, shot contest system, and rhythm shooting. Well, Mike Wang did say the shot contest system is much stronger because there was a concern putting pure green windows in NBA 2K26. He didn't want everybody just shooting lights out. Through the gameplay test, he found out that the shot contest system is strong. Perimeter defense is strong. So it affects the green windows for shooters. You know, there's about 3 things that affect your green window, the size of your green window. That's the badges, the attributes, and your shot contest. The type of shot selection, things like that. So that'll affect your green window. And he says that the defense contests are so good that it's going to be skilled players that hit consistently with the effects of these contests. So something to keep in mind. On that note, y'all, I'm going to get back to it. I'm wishing y'all all a safe and blessed. I'm super hyped for 2K26. Wishing y'all a safe and blessed rest of your afternoon. I'll catch you guys